So like I say, there's one final thing that we need to look at with probability. And this is the idea of a Venn diagram. Now, it was a guy called Venn, I don't know whether it was a surname or first name, I presume it was a surname, who kind of realised that if you have a set, okay, now in mathematics, a set is just simply a collection of like objects. Okay, so just simply a collection of objects that have something in common. So for example, the set of even numbers would be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc., and also all the negative ones as well, okay? The set of prime numbers would be like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, etc., okay? So a set is just simply a collection of objects that have something in common, okay? So a collection of like objects. Now what he realised is it was a really easy way of representing objects, or representing sets, was using an idea of a circle, okay? So for example, I have a situation here. I have a situation where we go out and we survey 50 people. And then I realise that of those 50 people, they have something in common. So 30 of those people have a brother, 25 of those people have a sister, and 6 of those people have neither a brother nor a sister. Okay? So what if I wanted to put the 30 people that had a brother, I wanted to represent it pictorially? Well, I just represent that by using a circle. So there's going to be 30 people in this circle here. So imagine I got all the people that had a brother and put them in this circle here. That would be my set. Okay? 25 people have a sister. 25 people have a sister. So I'll do another set, which is sister. Now you notice here that there's an overlap. What do you think that overlap in the middle means?
Brother and sister.
Exactly. So I say, okay, all the people that have a brother need to stand in this circle. All the people that have a sister need to stand in this circle. But if you've got both, you've got to stand in this overlap here. Okay? Now, you notice there's 6 people that have neither a brother nor a sister. So they've got to stand outside the circle. Okay? So what we do is we draw a box around the outside. Now, this box is called the universal set. So in this case, I'm talking about siblings, brothers, sisters, okay? So everybody that has a brother or sister or neither has to stand within this universal set. Universe means everything. And the symbol for the universal set is the symbol xi, okay? So it's this kind of Greek letter here, and it's just really a scribble, okay? So what I'm going to do is just literally put the numbers in the relevant places. I'm going to start here. 6 people have neither. They need to stand outside the circle. So I'm just simply going to put a 6 on the outside of the set, but it's going to be within the universal set. Make sense? Okay. Now I need to be careful. Because I know that 30 people have a brother and 25 people have a sister. Okay. Now at the moment, if I add these two things together, what do I get? 55. And I've got an issue as well because there's 6 people that have neither. So at the moment, if I add these numbers together, I get what? 61. Now that's an issue. Why is it an issue?
Because you only have 50 people.
Exactly, I've only got 50 people, which means that there must be some overlap between these two sets. I need to work out what that overlap is. Okay? So let's have a think. If 6 people have neither, that means that 44 people must have either a brother or a sister. Make sense? Yeah? So I know that 44 people have either a brother or a sister. Okay? So that means that 44 people must stand at least in one of those two circles, right? Now I know that 30 people have a brother and 25 people have a sister. So what I've got to try and do is break this up so that I get 44. How could I do that? Go on.
So it's 11.
Good. How'd you get 11?
55 minus 44.
Absolutely. So there's 11 people in each of these, yeah? Because if I take the 55 and the 30 and the 25 to get 55, okay, that means that there's 11 people I know must stand in that middle set there. Yeah, must stand in the overlap. So there's 11 people that must be in here. Does that make sense where I got that 11 from? Yeah? There's 55 people. I can't have 55 people. 44 people must have either. So that means that 11 people must stand in the middle. Okay? So if there's 11 people that are standing in the middle, how many people just have a brother?
19.
Yeah, 19. You're happy? Because 30 people have a brother. 11 of those people also have a sister as well, which means that 19 people just have a brother. Make sense? How many people just have a sister?
14.
Perfect. Okay. Now just do a quick check. What does 19 plus 11 plus 14 plus 6 add up to? 50, isn't it?
60.
It's 50, isn't it? Yeah? 19 plus 11 plus 14 plus 6 adds up to my 50. Okay? If this adds up to something other than 50, we've got a problem. We've missed something out. Does that make sense? Okay? So I can start talking a little bit about this. This is my Venn diagram. Okay? Are you happy with what each thing in the Venn diagram represents? So the universal set represents all 50 people that were surveyed. Okay? This thing on the outside, the 6 on the outside, represent the people that don't stand in either circle. They're not in either set. Okay, so they're people that don't have a brother or a sister. People in the middle are people that have both a brother and a sister. Okay? People here are people that just have a brother, because they don't have a sister as well. People here are people that just have a sister. Does that make sense? Okay? So, I can start talking about a bit of language with this now. Okay, if I want to talk about the people that have both a brother and a sister. So in other words, I want to talk about the people that are standing in the middle here. I want to talk about the people that are standing in the middle here. Okay? I would call that group of people the intersect. Okay? Because they intersect both sets. Yes, where both sets intersect each other. So therefore, this would be the A intersect. Let's use B for brother and S for sister. So this would be B intersects S. Okay? So the intersection point of the brothers and the sisters. Okay? Okay? If I'm talking about people that have both a brother and a sister, so in other words, people that are standing in either of the two circles, okay, then I call that the union. Think about union, it just simply means unite. Okay, think about like a football team, like Colchester United, everybody's brought together. So people standing in both sets. Okay, that would be B union S. So notice the U for union, and it's just the other way up for the intersect. Okay. I can also talk about people not standing in a particular circle. So for example, if I want to talk about the people not standing in the brother circle, so this is the brother circle, okay? People not standing in the brother circle would be everybody who just have a sister, okay? And everybody who has neither as well. So everybody all around the outside. So notice the brother circle just isn't shaded in at all. This would be not B, okay, not B. So take the brothers and not it. Basically not B, okay? Same kind of thing for not sister, okay? So if I use a dash, it basically means not, okay? So you're happy with the notation there? You're happy with the idea of Venn diagrams? Are there any questions? All good?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not tricky, right? It's not difficult. You just need to keep your wits about you.
So how will the questions come out like this?
Good question. Okay, so what will usually happen in an exam situation, it will be I'll give you a bit of information like this. I'll say number of people were surveyed, and I'll give you information about the people that were surveyed. Okay, then I will get you to draw the Venn diagram. Now in reality, I'll give you an empty Venn diagram, then you can fill in the numbers. It might be slightly easier. Okay, But then that might be part A. Then I can start doing things. For example, part B, I can say a person is chosen at random. So they walk in, they pick one of these 50 people at random, find the probability that this person has both a brother and a sister.
So like 11 or 50?
Absolutely right. Yeah? There's 11 people that have both a brother and a sister, and there's 50 people in total. Okay? So it'll be like a part A, part B question. Not difficult, right?